Arriving at Phuket Airport, you can already see you're on a paradise island. This is your first step to a holiday of a lifetime.
Absolutely stunning. Burgers, beers, boys, done.
Food and cocktail.
Or where the nightmares begin.
That flew yesterday.
I've missed my flight.
So not good.
It's where cultural differences and the language barrier
Sorry?
We don't need to go to the hospital.
can trip up even the most experienced traveller
We are not allowed to stay here anymore.
We was meant to go to Bali.
and remind you you're thousands of miles from home.
I'm going home tomorrow.
But you're in safe hands as the airport staff are just waiting to solve your problems.
Welcome.
It's gonna be another busy day for us.
It made me excited all the time.
So put your seat back and tray tables in the upright position as we arrive inside Phuket Airport. We're all familiar with that week spent packing for our well-earned holiday, deciding how many outfits we need so that we're fully prepared for all water sports, nightlife like no other, and every opportunity to soak up that hot sun. Having just landed in Phuket from London Heathrow, Elaine and Darren have come to Thailand with family and friends to celebrate two of the group's birthdays.
We're here for my sister-in-law's 50th birthday, so celebrating that.
And my mum's birthday at the same time, which is nice.
Get that.
So, should be good. Should be fun.
And they're eager to get out of baggage reclaim to join the group waiting outside the airport.
They're in, they're
out.
waiting outside.
We're waiting for another friend now to come through.
Our
He
friend
was on a different flight.
it was on a different connecting flight. So, and we're looking for him now, so.
And there's 15 of us all together, so yeah.
And another two of our friends come out Tuesday. They arrived Tuesday because they stayed in England for the Grand National.
So they passed up part of a holiday in Phuket for a 9-minute horse race.
Let's hope there's some winners.
Yeah.
Indeed, let's hope so. Excited to meet everyone. The couple wait for just one more person to arrive, the couple's son's friend, Jack.
We was all on the same flight, but I felt I had to look after Jack. He's not the brightest, so...
Bit harsh.
I was like, I'll be the mum of the house. I'm Jack's adopted mum.
Here he is. Here's Jack. Here's the...
Jack.
Here he is.
That's our son's sex and suspicious parents.
You're going to be on
Channel
TV.
5.
Say hello to your mum. This is our adopted son.
Yeah.
You won the jackpot there, son.
Oh, he's our son's friend who's
Go on,
gone
Jack,
outside.
introduce
He's already
yourself.
arrived and he's Jack,
is Jack
so we're
Fowler.
waiting for him being his... Yeah.
Yeah, so we haven't seen it come through.
Best go and look for it then.
We've got my two sister-in-laws and their husbands and children, my brother-in-law, my mother-in-law, my two children and one of their girlfriends, and then Jack we've got now. So yeah, there's a load of us.
You lot should have chartered your own A380.
They're all outside, yeah, waiting for us, so yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, excellent. All right, that's good. So we are nearly done here. We're going to get our case and we're going to get going. That's not his case.
Perhaps you're right, Elaine. Poor Jack possibly isn't the brightest.
Is it your case?
It ain't his case, no.
Go home with the wrong clothes.
Your name would be on it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's the general procedure in check-in. You know, where they put a label on your bag with your name on it.
It's that man's case.
That's our Jack. Quality, isn't it?
Jack, is your case on the other side?
No, I've looked at it. No. There's a few people...
Which way? Which way are you going to go?
But look, quite a few there, those cases haven't arrived yet, Darren.
Who?
So look, people here, look there. Are they?
No, oh, some there.
Have a little look round.
Try and have a quick look outside then, Jack, see if he's there. And then come back, yeah?
That's maybe not the best idea.
But we might not be able to get back through.
Jack leaves the rivals to see if anyone outside took his bag without telling him, while Elaine and Darren continue the search.
His case hasn't turned up.
I'm going to go and have a look through here.
With a frustrating start to their once-in-a-lifetime holiday, we'll find out later if Jack's case does ever turn up. departures, Arthur from Portugal is travelling light. This guy is packing 6 months' worth of gear into his tiny rucksack. Arthur doesn't stress when it comes to planning his clothes, picking up the basics as he goes.
My Asian outfit today, this t-shirt I got it in Vietnam, and these shorts I bought them in Thailand.
Nice.
My shoes, as you can see, I forgot them in Vietnam, and that's part of the reason why I'm going back there, try to get them back.
Wait, what? Scrub that, what?
And that's part of the reason why I'm going back there, try to get them back.
So you left your shoes in Vietnam, which is over 1,000 miles away.
My underwear, it's actually European, and I'm only wearing it because it's actually illegal to not wear any underwear in Thailand. You can go to prison for that, and I still try to avoid that kind of thing.
A wise decision there, Arthur. A better one than leaving your shoes in another country. And then deciding to go back for them.
Yeah.
In arrivals, Mancunian Liam's got the sinking feeling. When your bag doesn't show up on the carousel and you wonder where on earth in the world it is.
Yeah, we've been delayed, so we've got rushed through. And I'm not sure if our bags are here yet.
Liam runs a Thai boxing gym in the UK and is in Phuket to train and brush up on his skills for 2 weeks. But he'll need his luggage before he can get started.
I take time out of my sort of normal working day to come out here and keep up with my own training. So I've got a guy I've known for years, I come out here, he sort of corrects a lot of my training, and I go home and then I take that skills back. I don't want to be standing in these clothes for 24 hours and I'm training tomorrow.
Liam wants to get stuck into his training with his coach right away. He's dedicated to his sport and wants to make the most of this visit to Thailand.
The training's going to be hard. The first 2 or 3 days is just, you're like sweating, you're a little bit sunburnt, dehydrated. It's hard work. Robert's not going to forgive me if I say I can't train because I haven't got any clothes.
Facing the potential wrath of his trainer, Liam heads to the information desk for help.
Our baggage is still in Bangkok, which is lovely. Because I'm going to be training tomorrow morning and they're saying our luggage is probably going to be here tomorrow. So I'll be probably training in jeans tomorrow. No, I won't. But not ideal start to your 2-week training vacation, is it?
At Baggage Services, Liam tries to resolve the problem. He has specialist equipment for training in his luggage, and it would be impossible to replace it at such short notice.
So will it be here today, do you think?
Yeah, possible today.
Because I'm training tomorrow, so all my equipment's in there.
Baggage is short connection.
So I need it tomorrow.
The staff at Information are unable to confirm when Liam's bags will arrive.
Can't guarantee it. They said it should be today. Maybe get our stuff, but I'm training in the morning, so...
Fingers crossed it arrives for you before training, Liam, and we'll catch up with you later to see if you get your kit. The home of the full moon party, ping pong girls and white sand beaches. Tourists landing in Phuket International Airport can't wait to get out of the baggage hall and get their holiday started. Unless, of course, you're Elaine and Darren,
We're going to have a look for a minute.
who are still in arrivals, searching for their adopted son's lost luggage.
Ice ain't here.
The couple are in Phuket to celebrate 2 family birthdays and are holding up the gang of 13 people outside the airport waiting for them.
I can hear it being loaded up there now. Another
Go to,
basket of it.
it's on 203.
Cracks me up when people at airports stare at you and you say hello to them and they just look like...
Leaving Darren to his thoughts,
They ain't coming up.
Elaine looks for practical help at the information desk.
Do you know his tab is on the back of his passport?
No, it's coming in. It's coming now.
Oh, there's more
coming
coming
now.
Oh, is there more suitcases coming now? I hope so. How do you know?
I've just asked that lady, is there more cases coming? She said, yeah.
I think she's nodding at everything.
I think you're probably right, Elaine. But let's humour Darren.
I bet they won't let him back in.
Jack?
Hello?
Hello, mate. Have you got it?
I can't find the keys now.
Jack's met the party outside, but still no sign of his bag.
Oh, well, we'll use...
Bring your
have
tag back in, that's on your passport.
Yeah, come back in, Jack. Have you seen all the others out there?
Coming in.
There's
All right.
that lady there.
One sec, mate.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's going to be able to do that, given usual airport security. There's going to have to be a plan B.
We said it was all going so smoothly and now his bag hasn't turned up. But lucky enough, he could borrow clothes off the boys for a day or so.
And Darren's off again in search of some answers. And Jack's bag.
Is there definitely more cases coming?
Where you come from?
That flight, 203. My flight.
Please show me for the baggage kept.
You know, you just said yes, love.
It's on his passport.
He's coming back with his thing now.
He's got the tag. He's coming back with it, OK?
Case ain't it?
Steady, Darren. Don't want you blowing a gasket before your holiday started.
100%. There's no bags coming there.
He's thought someone else had picked it up, but...
There's no more bags. Now.
Things are going from bad to worse for Darren, and Elaine, let's hope he can contain his language.
It's true.
Heathrow.
Yes, he was on the 8... No.
No.
That was a different flight.
The fellow who's with us
was on the 203.
Okay,
Yeah.
please you contact her or him.
Yeah. He's coming in
Will
now.
they let him back through, though, Darren?
Will they let him back through the airport?
I don't see how, as once you've left, you've left. The poor guys just want to get on with their holiday and birthday celebrations, and we'll find out in a bit what's been going on. Remember Liam from earlier, whose bags didn't arrive at the same time as he did? Well, thankfully it wasn't too long before he was reunited with them. And we're out in Chalong, Phuket's answer to Muscle Beach, where gyms are 10 a penny.
The most important thing in the world.
Liam's preparing for his boxing training, and it looks like he's working really hard. After acclimatising to the heat, Liam begins to get stuck into the hardcore Muay Thai training.
That's the gloves. For the sparring, you'll need obviously shin guards to protect shins, because you don't want to be hurting each other because you're doing it light, contact. Obviously, when people fight, they don't wear them. Also gloves and hand wraps. Hand wraps just to help protect your wrists.
Liam's protective gear is crucial, as having trained in Thai boxing for almost 35 years, he has some old injuries to take care of and is trying to prevent getting any new ones.
Got a broken finger on this side, got cracked knuckles and things like that. Just over the years, you just catch things. This one won't go straight.
Ugh.
That's why I dislocated it, and I snapped it back in and nearly fainted with the pain. Well, I actually did both of them.
Both of them?
As I pulled my glove out, both these two fingers just dangling down like that. I said, oh, that'd be all right. And I just kind of went, snapped them back in. I was like,
oh, God, stop it.
Oh, the pain. There's some bones I've snapped at the bottom. So, but that one, I was with the gloves. I hadn't strapped my hands enough. That's a real punch. I caught my knuckle, and it's swollen up a bit. But every time I hit it, so I thought I'd strap it up and just give it a bit of time.
For the life of me, I don't know why anyone would put themselves through that. Liam runs a Thai boxing gym in the UK and is in Thailand to brush up his skills so he can go home and be a better trainer.
For me, Muay Thai is my first love. I started this until like 1984.
It's a wonder you've got any bones left.
For me, it's where I want to be. I've got a day job at the evening. We have class in the evening. We have boxing and Thai boxing. I run the Thai boxing at the gym. We want to go full time.
A noisy sport, Thai boxing is Thailand's national sport that uses the whole body as a weapon and a shield. Professional fighters train for hours and hours a day.
It makes you breathe, hush. Makes you force the breath.
I'm out of breath just watching.
It gets worse. That's just a warm-up.
Having come all the way to Thailand just to train in Thai boxing, Liam is very dedicated to his goal.
I want to turn it into a career, and to do that I have to come here and sort of strip myself down and go and learn a bit more from people who do it since they were kids. That was probably one of the hardest sessions I've done so far. And the way he coaches and explains it, hopefully would make my guys a lot better. Because then I go home and hopefully bring a little bit of that. That's the idea anyway.
Well, hopefully all your hard work and broken bones paid dividends.
Right, I need a protein shake and to sit down for a puke.
In arrivals, Texan Amanda and Jersey boy Zach are just about to get their holiday started. The couple met in Thailand 4 years ago and are happy to be back. Having left lucrative corporate jobs in the States, the pair now travel around the world, working remotely from their laptops, and have just spent this past month in Bali.
We intend to be traveling for the foreseeable future. We set out, once we moved back to Southeast Asia to live a location-independent lifestyle, to just not go back to working in an office. We had both worked in corporate America, and it was something we just decided we wanted to leave behind, and since we've been able to work on our laptops from anywhere.
Nice work if you can get it. But that does come at a cost, as Amanda is missing her parents and so has invited them out to visit them in Thailand, which is a bit of a stretch for her old man.
My dad has actually never left the country. He is quite a trooper. He is so excited. He had so many questions for us, just, how do I exchange my money, and, where, can I go surfing, and, everything. So
I heard I can't drink the water.
Yeah, I heard I can't drink the water.
And as seasoned travellers, the couple have given Amanda's parents some travel tips.
We've prepared them, so they're only allowed to bring one backpack, only like a 40-liter backpack, because we are not dragging suitcases around. That's all you really need for a trip here, so we've trained them well.
Amanda's parents are excited for the trip, but they've gotten off to a rocky start already.
Their flight actually got canceled, so they have now flown all the way from Texas to New York, found a new flight to get over here and go to Hong Kong. So it's been quite a first trip out of the country for them, but they're still in good spirits.
Surprising they didn't just fly straight home, but Amanda is delighted they didn't and can't wait to see them.
So excited. I talk to my mom every single day, so I'm very excited to see her and my dad.
Well, assuming Amanda's parents have made it out of Hong Kong, it won't be long before there's more Texans in Thailand, and we'll be there to see if they make it. In departures, it is the end of this little pooch's second trip to Thailand. Yasia is waiting patiently for her owners as they have their bags wrapped in cling film.
Why we do this? Because it's more protected, basically. Especially during the transit time when the bag is hanging around. It does not protect really. Somebody wants to do it, but...
I think you're right, Peter. It's just cling film, after all. And what about Yasia? Will she have any problems travelling today?
Before departure, we had to bring her 2 times to veterinary to show her, and then second time we would get the export permission license.
They have also a very nice attitude towards animals in general.
Finally, the bags are wrapped and Yasia can sit in her bag without worrying it'll be sealed. She's light enough to go on the plane with her owners instead of staying in the hold.
We've been just trying to change the seat because we have these 4 seats in the middle. It would be much more convenient to have the 2 seats close to the window because also of the dog, but it's all full.
So Yasia won't be able to see the beach as she departs. But at least there's some time to play and stretch her little legs.
This is the naughty passenger.
These 3 travel together all over the place, and Yasia seems to be a talking point wherever they go.
It's really amazing that the reaction, like in different countries, how the people react, and also the culture country, how they react. Twice, Some they get totally some from the Middle East, they are completely afraid. They just panic, and then you have Thai people which are enjoying. So it's different.
Imagine panicking at such a little thing. Good job the people of Phuket enjoyed her, and let's hope she has a warm welcome at her next destination. Now, with so many rules to remember when we pack, no liquids or creams over 100 millilitres, etc., here's Security Screening Officer Pow Pow to tell us about some of the things that are absolutely forbidden in our luggage.
For example, bullet, gun, lighter, and anti-insect spray.
So, no bullets, guns, grenades, lighters, seems fair. But what about those caught with any prohibited items?
They must dispose the item in the bin.
Even grenades? And anything else that particularly bothers you, Pow Pow?
That is a basket of food. There are many delicious foods in Thailand. You can allow on board, except you cannot take the first durian on board because it's very smelly.
This healthy fruit has such a stench that it's banned on transportation, not just here in Thailand, but in many places around Southeast Asia. Lovely.
สวัสดีค่ะ Welcome to Phuket International Airport.
Now, with bags getting lost left, right and centre in the arrivals hall, there's one man that's not taking any chances. He's carrying with him a very special piece of luggage. He's arrived with his teddy in tow for a very special surprise.
We're clothing today and surprise her girlfriend to the marriage.
Our big teddy bear, Lou, has flown in to Phuket from China to surprise his girlfriend and ask her to marry him. He's roped in her best friend, Yang, for moral support, and his mate, Zeng, to capture that special moment on camera.
She totally don't know what we have done, and today we will await her during her dinner, and he will act as a bear and surprise her girlfriend, give her the rose and the ring to announce the marriage.
We'll see later if Lou's girlfriend can resist his teddy bear charms, and at least if she says no, the giant teddy bear head can hide his teddy bear tears. With more than 2,000 miles of coastline and 1,430 islands to choose from, it's no wonder that Thailand is our nation's go-to long-haul destination. And for most of us, when we've just landed in paradise, it's hard to keep the smile off our faces.
When I was here last year, I couldn't find tea anywhere. And so I was a bit like, oh, I'm not going to be able to drink tea. And then, because I get really cranky if I don't drink it in the morning, so I need to have a cup of tea. So I was like, I'm just going to bring some tea bags, and I think I brought enough for like 1 and a bit a day.
Other passengers from Blighty who can't live without their tea are Ben and Emma, who left the UK from Heathrow.
I had to bring my tea bags with me.
Oh yeah, we've probably got about 2,000 tea bags between us. All different kinds, yeah. A bit of butter as well.
Wait a minute, did she say butter? Now that's proper overpacking, unless they're going to use it for tanning purposes, which should never be tried at home, ever.
I'm here for 5 weeks for my 40th. I've come to do diving and go to the gym for 2.5 weeks.
There are issues at baggage though, so their tea and butter may not have arrived. While the staff work tirelessly to sort everything out, there's a little reflection on their journey to Phuket.
The flight itself was alright, slept most of it.
Unfortunately for this pair, their flight from Bangkok was delayed for more than 6 hours, so waiting around and sleeping on uncomfortable chairs has taken its toll.
Well, we're here now, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just worried that the bags aren't going to turn up or something, but it's dying to get in a pool.
As burly Ben heads off to collect their suitcase, my fingers are tightly crossed that she hasn't jinxed her bags arriving. We'll catch up with them later, hopefully over a brew. Meanwhile, in departures, Russia's answer to Enrique Iglesias is fighting off the fans to get to his plane.
This is my girl, my friends, they know me.
Davlad is a pop star who sings a Latino music style called reggaeton. He has just finished filming a music video in Phuket.
We shoot a good video, 5 locations, mountain and sea, and beaches and girls. I love it. In Russia, no artists who making Latin music in Russia.
Quite a big deal in his homeland, apparently.
In Moscow, yes, I'm a famous DJ. You can find my Instagram, yes. 11,000 followers. For a DJ, it's good.
If you say so, Dave. And what does every good superstar need in their luggage? The answer is fruit, apparently, and lots of it.
I love mango. Yeah, I love mango. This way I buy some mango and passion fruit. And only mango and passion fruit. It's delicious and tasty. I was in Phuket 1 month. Now I'm going home because I have to work. in Moscow. I have some little bit projects with restaurants and clubs.
Do you supply their fruit, Dave? Outside the airport, one man who's on a mission to impress and get a yes is Lu from China. He's chosen to surprise his girlfriend and to pop the question in a very unusual way. That is, if he can remember his lines.
我的台词是遇见对的人，对的时间，对的时间遇见对的你，今生你是我的唯一，往后余生我们一起度过，嫁给我吧，木林。
Oh, well done. Let's hope you can remember those lines later, though.
好漫长啊，我感觉这比生孩子还要过得久。
Well, hopefully you won't have to wait too much longer.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 喝点水。
I hope there's a shot of vodka in there because he looks like he needs it.
The last dish of the main course.
We're back at the airport, hanging out with Amanda, who's waiting to surprise her parents, who've made a nightmare journey all the way from America.
So I am here to surprise my mom and dad when they get in, and they have no clue that I'm here today.
Oh, that's sweet. It'll be Amanda's dad's first time out of Texas, and he hasn't had an easy start to his trip.
I feel so bad for them. They've had multiple flight delays, multiple flight cancellations, so they've actually been traveling for over 48 hours to get here.
48 hours, gosh, that's going to hurt. But hopefully it will all be worthwhile.
I am really close with my parents. I talk to my mom almost every single day. We call each other, we figured out a good system even for being halfway across the world. I'm so excited to show them Thailand just because it's like such a special place for me, and I really just want to get them used to being in some new countries and exploring because I have no plans of returning home.
Inside arrivals, Amanda's parents, Bart and Kirsty, have finally just arrived following the longest journey ever.
Oh, we're here to see my daughter Amanda and her boyfriend Zach. We haven't seen them since October, so we're really excited to be here. She's my heart.
Every day she talks to me.
And she does all her online stories on Instagram, so I get to see what she's doing every day. So
I'm looking forward to everything. I'm real open-minded about this, and it'll be interesting to compare to the States.
And have they followed any of Amanda's advice for their first trip?
Up front, we weren't real sure why that they wanted us to do the backpacks, and we think that we probably could have done it conventionally, but this has been fine. I mean, it's really easy to carry them around. The airports are busy. It's on your back. It's not that big a deal.
it was great to have them. When they rerouted our plane through New York, we couldn't have made that flight had we had to check luggage.
So the backpacks were a great bit of advice, and now I bet they're dying to get out of an airport and start their long-awaited holiday.
I'm really excited to see her. I still just miss being with her. She hasn't lived at home in 6 years, but who's counting?
The couple leave unaware that their daughter is waiting patiently just outside.
Oh, she's here.
Hi! I'm gonna take you to the hotel.
You're our driver?
No, I'm not driving.
Oh.
After all your efforts, this would be the easiest thing to do to take you back.
Couldn't agree more, Amanda. 48 hours in, I think these two need help to the hotel.
I got texts to make sure you relax on vacation, so I'm going to make sure it's relaxing and fun.
We're looking forward to it. We're ready to go.
Yes.
I can't wait. We're going to have a great week together.
So, with some supplies in the backpacks and a whole new world to discover, the Texans in Thailand are on their way. In the baggage hall, Darren and Elaine are missing a bag. The couple are in Phuket with a group of 15 family and friends and are desperate to leave the airport and get their holiday started.
Now.
The gang outside must be wondering where on earth they are.
So it always goes wrong, doesn't it? Oh, you've got to go through here, haven't you?
I think Darren's getting a bit frustrated. The owner of the bag, Jack, has left the airport to see if one of the group had taken it outside. And now that Jack has left the building, he's now having another problem.
Will they let him back through there? They won't, will they? So.
Rule number 1 of lost luggage, don't leave the airport.
Hello?
Jack, can you hear me, mate?
No, they're not letting me through. It's doing my head in. No?
Yeah, go on. Wait there, then.
You're not allowed in and out.
Yeah, WhatsApp me a picture of it, then, Jack. Jack?
Yeah,
all right. WhatsApp me a picture on the back of your thing. All right. Cheers, mate. Bye.
Jack has the corresponding baggage ticket attached to his passport, so needs to send that to Darren.
He's gone outside. He saw someone else pick his bag up, so he's gone racing off. But now they won't let him back in, will they?
No, they won't let him back in now.
So what are you going to do? Has he WhatsApped you a picture yet? Have you got internet to get WhatsApp?
I'll tell you what, I'm going to go and have a word with security. I'll make one of these come out there. Simple as that.
Darren looks like he's on one and heads to the baggage counter.
Excuse me. My friend has just arrived on the 203 and his bag hasn't turned up. But he is outside the other side of security because he thought someone might have had it, so he went to look. So now they won't let him back in to give you the baggage number. So how can he do that?
Jack's self-adopted dad, Darren, is really pulling out all the stops to sort out the situation.
Yeah. Are you going to come with me?
Yes, I can.
Come on in. Lovely. Come on in.
To get the information needed from Jack, the couple leave arrivals with a member from the baggage team. It's a frustrating time, especially as they have 13 people waiting for them and a holiday to get stuck into.
You need that tag number.
Yeah.
He needs a receipt. It's not this flight.
He was on that 203.
That flight, the 203 flight.
John. OK, so let's go.
John? John? Jack's bag ain't turned up, is it?
As things reach breaking point, hopefully the staff will be of some assistance, and we'll find out later if that is the case. In airports all across the world, nearly 25 million bags were mishandled in 2018. 95% of them are returned to their owners, but you don't want to be in that 5%, especially if, like Ian, you've flown into Phuket.
Because my daughter's getting married and now we have one case missing. So we're trying to find out what to do. We came from Kuala Lumpur, but we're from England. We've been here waiting for a while, and now there's a massive amount of people at the baggage service, so I assume lots of people have lost their case.
I must say you're taking this very well for a man who's walking his daughter down the aisle.
We'll either buy stuff or we'll have some stuff anyway, so just clothes-wise we'll just go and buy some shorts and some T-shirts, I suppose.
Well, that will be a fetching look for the father of the bride.
So I think they're just literally signing up to say, we've lost the case and we'd like you to find it, and then we'll be straight out. My daughter's out there waiting. She's been there an hour and a half already, so she'll be out there grumbling somewhere.
It's not long before Ian's wife, Shona, returns with the bad news.
It's still at Kuala Lumpur runway, but hopefully it will be on the next flight and we'll get it back.
At least you're not part of the 5% that never see their luggage again. But for now, and after a 13-hour journey, it's time to meet the bride-to-be.
Can you believe they lost bloody cave?
Hopefully none of it was my gifts.
Not big on empathy, are we, Laura?
Your gift was us coming, Laura.
All of this stuff. My outfit's being made here, fitting tomorrow.
They've come just in time. We've got about 60 bottles to spray paint and lots of decorations to make. And yeah, you're going to be busy.
I'm not, I'm just going to chill out. Mum will be busy.
We've had some problems with the venue and the dress and everything, but there's a lot to do. There's still a lot. I'm a bit stressed about it. It's hard when it's in a language that's not English.
It's just one of those things. We've been lots of times. It's never happened before, so.
It's arriving at 4 o'clock.
Supposedly, yeah. We better go and find a villa.
Looks like Ian and Shona have their hands full with the wedding preparations. A missing bag? The least of their problems. Emma and Ben are the couple who felt the need to bring 2,000 tea bags to Phuket. In between cuppers, they're actually taking an intermediate diving course.
I just want you to swim for about 5 metres without your weights on, just using your lungs to maintain that position just above the sand.
They got Ben and Emma just coming back to us, did their open water course with me last year, so now they're coming back to do perfect buoyancy. We're going to get in the water, do some skills working on the buoyancy, adjust to being back in salt water.
Achieving perfect buoyancy is one of the most difficult skills to learn as a novice diver. Precise control of your buoyancy enables you to hover completely motionless.
Short in and then twice as long out. It makes your air last an extra third of what it was.
Did a couple of beach dives in November. The visibility wasn't too bad, but it wasn't too great. So hopefully the visibility will be a lot better today. We can see a lot more action going on down below. We got some new dive equipment, which I feel a bit nervous about, but I'm sure it'll work out all fine once I get used to it.
Oh, gear, no idea.
That new diving gear does look cumbersome. Are you sure you can float with all that on? I guess we'll soon find out. Neutral buoyancy is when your body is perfectly horizontal in the water with your knees bent at 90 degrees and your hands at your side. So, not like that, Ben.
It's just quite hard to not use your hands. You just kind of want to swim away, and it's just getting used to being underwater again. You kind of forget how to breathe and just overthink it.
Phuket has become a haven for divers from all over the world, with 90,000 people flying in just to see its coastlines of corals and exotic fish.
It just feels so peaceful, tranquil. You're kind of just in your own little bubble, and you get really excited when you see something you've not seen before. You get a bit of adrenaline rush, but at the same time very relaxed. As you get further down, you start to see shipwreck and fish. It's just magical. You feel privileged to see something that not everybody else is getting to see, and it's so hard to explain without showing you.
I'm out of breath. This is heavy.
I got a knackered. That was good. So much easier. A lot more relaxing this time.
I guess that's the price you pay for perfect buoyancy.
But I had an absolutely amazing day today, and I'm not ready to go home at all. Don't want to leave and would love to stay for another week.
So there's just time to get one more dive in.
I feel like a fat penguin.
Yeah.
Before a relaxing cup of Rosy Lee. It's finally time for our teddy bear Lou to spring a big surprise on his unwitting girlfriend. She thinks she's just on holiday with a mate in Phuket, enjoying a nice evening meal. And Lou's just a fun mascot from the restaurant. But really, he's put the engagement ring in the small case being placed on the table by the waitress. He now has to, through the power of mime, get her to open the box, which is easier said than done, especially when she just wants to give him a high five. Thankfully, her mate's there for a friendly nudge. There you go. I think I just heard a penny drop. But she's still thinking, where's my boyfriend? There he is! Right, time for that speech, Lou.
往后余生，我们一起度过吧。嫁给我吧，不灵。可以改好。
Yeah, I think that's a yes.
亲一个。
你喜欢他那个这种装扮的小熊吗
Yes, I like. So surprised.
So surprised. 没有被吓到吧？有被吓到。
Thumbs up there, Lou. Scaring the wits out of your bride-to-be.
已经有计划了，就是对于未来的生活。
看你表现。
好。
Well, that's getting to the bare bones of it. And as Lou comes up with more ways to keep his fiancée happy, we'll leave the lovebirds to it. Still in the baggage hall, Elaine and Darren have been searching for their son's friend's bag for an hour, giving Darren the chance to practice his Thai.
Jack's bag ain't turned up. Now. Right.
They finally found help with the airline staff and they head outside to see Jack and get information about his bag.
Yes.
Elaine and the airport staff have stopped to inspect a bag.
Yeah, we got it. We've got it here. We've got it here. He's just...
And finally success, the bag is found. Not a moment too soon.
Yeah,
that's it. That's his bag. That's Jack
I'll show
Powder.
you his passport.
Darren's clearly relieved, but now the staff need proof that it's Jack's bag and Jack's outside.
You walk out there with us.
Where's my phone? Hang on.
Here he is.
Oh, here.
Jack, there's your
face.
thing. There it is.
Have you got your passport to show her?
Show her your
Yeah, sure.
passport.
Jack shows his ID and at last has his bag. He's also gained some insight too.
What, you are? No, Jack, don't you worry about it, son.
Hey, I'm glad that you've got
Thank
your
you.
face. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Salikam.
I think he means cap and cap. That's thank you in Thai.
Bye-bye.
And there they go, finally off to meet the gang with all the bags in hand. Smooth sailing from here on, I'm sure, though keep an eye on Jack.
That's our Jack.